So good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good evening, everybody. My name is Berenice, and today I'm going to be talking about immigration. Immigration has been widely talked about here in the United States in history, and it is currently still talked about now. And my parents are both illegal immigrants, and it is safe to say that they are both financially stable and hold stable jobs, even though they are immigrants. My major claim is that illegal immigrants stimulate the United States economy, and I will be supporting this claim by talking about how they affect job availability by working for less money, partaking in civic duties, and helping lay the foundation for the agricultural system here in the United States. So my first claim, immigrants help affect the job availability by willingly working for less money. Giovanni Perry, an economist at the University of California, stated that a wave of immigrants that entered the United States from 1990 to 2007 increased the national income per worker by about $15,400 a year. This lifted the United States economy by immigrants coming to the United States and helping those citizens here in the United States by increasing their pay at work. My secondary claim is that immigrants become part of the economy as they partake in citizenship duties. So two big things here in the United States is that you must participate in like consumerism and also in like paying taxes. So consumerism, Jared Bernstein stated that 11 million illegal immigrants are consumers too, creating a demand for goods and services and jobs they produce. So even though they are illegal immigrants here in the United States, they are still going out and buying goods and services that they need. Immigrants also pay taxes. According to the Institute of Taxation and Economic Policy, undocumented immigrants pay $10.6 billion in state and local taxes. So even though they are illegal immigrants, they still have the opportunity to pay taxes and still are participating in giving the United States money, I guess. According to the article, Can Immigrants Save the Following Market? In 2000, the rate of home ownership among immigrants stood at 49.8%. In 2010, the rate was 52.4%, and it is predicted that in 2020, it will be 55.7%. My third claim is that immigrants help shape the foundation of the United States agricultural system. So the Bracero program was a program that was initiated in the 1940s where the United States decided to recruit immigrants from North America, South America, and Central America, and basically house them here and give them jobs that were not paid like the minimum wage, but they did work for long hours and help the agricultural system here in the United States. And they needed them because World War II and the Great Depression happened, which like they needed people to come here and work for a low amount of time and money. Statistics show that in 2006, 77% of all agricultural workers in the United States were foreign-born. The inexpensive labor has helped keep down the United States food prices, particularly for labor-intensive in fruits and vegetables. In conclusion, illegal immigrants stimulate the United States economy by, one, affecting the job availability by working for less money, two, laying the foundation for the agricultural system here in the United States, and three, for partaking in civic duties. Thank you.
All right, the proposition is pretty clearly identified. There's a good preview. You're rushing through those things. I think that you want to take your time a little bit. You rush through it in the rest of the speech, too. That's kind of my main criticism of the presentation parts. Signposting of the supporting points is very clear and easy to follow. The proof on the individual points is sometimes a little bit thin. You did have a good piece of evidence on each of the supporting points, but it was a singular piece of evidence, and there wasn't really a lot of extensive development of those points. Maybe there was was a little bit more on the last point when you're talking about the historical impact of the Bracero program. But other than that, you're usually relying on like one statistic or one piece of testimony to support your main or your secondary points. And I think that there's probably other information that could reinforce those points. The proof that you have is good, but whether or not it's sufficient and whether or not it will stand up to the scrutiny is going to depend a little bit on the refutation speaker. But it's probably tough to figure out whether an audience would accept a single conclusion by somebody who doesn't explain how that works. For example, that first quote that you had on the impact that immigrants have on the income of everybody gives us a conclusion without explaining how they arrived at that conclusion, and that's all there is there. That doesn't make it untrue, but it does make it unlikely to be accepted without some additional explanation. And I found that was kind of the case on the other points as well. All right, thank you.